Hello, this is Bio 163, lab number 10, sheep heart dissection. The heart has been dissected, and this video is going to go over some of the anatomical landmarks, external anatomy, and internal anatomy. And my name is Christopher Pleasant. We'll start with some of the anatomical terms here. This is the apex of the heart at the bottom. The top part of the heart is actually called the base of the heart. This line you see here is a blood vessel. It is called the intraventricular sulcus. It divides the right ventricle on this side of the sulcus from the left ventricle, much larger area on the left side of the sulcus. A couple of other things to look at here are the right auricle, this kind of darker area here. It's a little sac that sits on top of the right atrium, which is right under this fatty layer here, the very top of the heart. This is the left auricle, and again it is over the left atrium, which is can't see from the outside, but it's right under this fatty tissue of the heart. A couple of the major vessels on the back of the heart. This here is the superior vena cava. It returns all deoxygenated blood back to the heart through the right atrium. This one is the pulmonary trunk. This takes blood back to the heart, back to the right ventricle from the lungs after it's been oxygenated. And this one is the aorta. All oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. And we'll open the heart up a bit. Again, this is the left ventricle, thick heart walls or cardiac muscle walls. This is the right ventricle, a little smaller wall on this side. Above it you have the right atrium. Left atrium is up in here. This area right here is a little leaf, actually, is the tricuspid valve. It leads from the right atrium to the right ventricle. This leafy structure here, you see a bit of it here and here, is the bicuspid valve. It leads from the left atrium to the left ventricle. You see some of the tendons attached to these valves. The chordae tendineae, these little thin string-like structures on either side of the valve leaflets. And then the muscles that pull on these are little small structures, a little bump here, a little small one here. You can kind of see this one on the inside. They're the muscles that pull on the tendons to hold the valves closed. A couple of things here real fast. There's one of the bodies. This is actually the superior vena cava. It goes into the right atrium. And this is the aorta. It goes to the left ventricle. Thank you very much. That's my list of terms.